So Congress maintaining right now that this is a long-drawn fight, a legal fight that they will continue right now to push forward with. Let me just once and for all give you clarity on what's really happened right now in the Surat Sessions Court. Rahul Gandhi approached with two applications, a stay on conviction and suspension of sentence. Those two matters will next be heard on April 13th. Now, the bail has been granted to Rahul Gandhi at this point till April 13th, and then you're going to be seeing the hearing on whether his bail can be extended or not. Now, at this point, I want to take this across to Saurabh Bhaktania. Saurabh, explain this to us. We understand there are two dates given by court. April 13th is the date till which Rahul Gandhi has protection from arrest. His bail has been granted and extended. May 3rd is when his detailed application on stay on conviction, suspension of sentence will be heard, correct?
So what, Akshita, what we are right now hearing is that the next day for this particular appeal is 13th April. Now what we have been told that the appeal which has been made by Rahul Gandhi in this particular Surat Session Court is accepted. Here you can see that how there's a photo of which is over here. There are all the top leaders from the Congress are present over here. Here's the visual. The bus is already ready, and what we have been told that in some point from now, Rahul Gandhi along with Priyanka Gandhi and all the top leaders who are present in particular this bus, they'll be coming out. The technicality of this particular case, when we spoke to the lawyers, they clearly told us that the appeal which has been made by Rahul Gandhi is accepted by the Sessions Court, and then this particular hearing on this particular appeal will be happening on 13th April. Let me tell you that on 13th April, the next hearing will take place, and till that time, there will be bail on the arrest of Rahul Gandhi. So Rahul Gandhi won't get arrested till next date, and next date is on 13th April, whatever we have been told, and that time rightly Rahul Gandhi might be present. But look at this situation outside this particular Sessions Court. Now on conviction, we need to take some more clarity. I'll ask my camera person to show the visuals over here. In some time from now, Rahul Gandhi along with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and several of the Congress leaders will be coming out, and they will be leaving. And let me tell you, the flight back to Delhi is at 5 p.m. and that is when Rahul Gandhi will be leaving. But it is actually a show of strength which has been shown by the Congress over here, and they clearly telling us that how this entire situation has come up, and we'll speak to some of the more people over here. There are several Congress leaders also present over here. We'll try to speak to them and get the words from them that what is the next procedure. So just to understand what has happened inside this particular...
Okay. Saurabh, we'll reconnect with you. We'll reconnect with you right now, but this comes as big relief for Rahul Gandhi because his bail has been granted till 13th April. So for the next 10 days, he's been granted bail, after which he'll have to file a fresh application. Whether he appears in court for that one or not, we'll have to wait and see. Let's cut across to live reactions.
बिल्कुल देखिए, अगली सुनवाई जो है वो कब होगी उसको लेकर अब एडवोकेट बताएंगे, लेकिन इतना जरूर है अंजना की जो बेल है वो ग्रांट हो चुका है। दूसरे लीडर्स और एडवोकेट्स जो है फिलहाल कोर्ट के अंदर है, तो जैसे ही वो बाहर आते हैं उनसे बात करने की कोशिश करेंगे।
Gopi Manyal reporting right now from Surat. She's going to be getting us, in fact, voices from the legal team, from Rahul Gandhi's legal team, to explain what next right now. Saurabh Bhaktania is still with us, getting latest updates. Let's cut across to that reaction.
तब तक stay ही है ना?
बिल्कुल. So we'll also speak to Arjun bhai over here. Sir, क्या हुआ है आज कोर्ट के अंदर? क्या कहा है? क्या कुछ हुआ है?
देखो, कोर्ट में तो जो एक कानूनी प्रक्रिया होती है, प्रक्रिया पूरी हुई है। जमानत जो फिर से लेनी थी वो ले ली है, और अगले दिनों में यहाँ उसकी सुनवाई होगी। सुनवाई करके उसका कन्विक्शन के सामने जो स्टे लेना है उसके...
These are live images that we're showing you right now. Rahul Gandhi stepping out of the court, waving to the crowds who have gathered there and making his way out amid a sea of security. He's accompanied by Sister Priyanka Gandhi as well as some of the top Congress leaders who've all gathered in Surat to show their support for Rahul Gandhi. Just a brief 15-minute appearance in court, for which you see this kind of chaos, this kind of solidarity by Congress leaders who've ensured that that 15-minute appearance by Rahul Gandhi has made headlines right now. He stepped out, waved at the crowds, smiling, walks away now, knowing that now that he's been granted bail for the next 10 days, he has protection at this point. But of course, after that, we're going to see what happens. Essentially, the takeaway from what's happened today is that this is going to be a long-drawn legal battle for Rahul Gandhi. Not an easy one, essentially, when you talk about the stay on conviction and the suspension of his sentence, because on those two aspects, only if he gets released there can he actually ensure that he returns as a member of parliament. That is, disqualification is then declared null and void. Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP is joining us on this broadcast. Shehzad, a 15-minute court appearance by Rahul Gandhi, which has become a show of solidarity by the Congress. What's the BJP's view on this?
I think, Akshita, it is a show of shamelessness. Why is a court proceeding being made into a public political procession? Why is it that for a simple appeal by a convict, you have to take your political henchmen alongside? Is this not an attempt to say that the courts are not free and fair and therefore you need to take your political mandli along? Secondly, is this not an attempt to intimidate the court system? And thirdly, what is the sense of entitlement that Rahul Gandhi walks around with? Was there such a response given even for other leaders of the Congress party when they were convicted or when they had a court proceeding? What is so special about Rahul Gandhi from any other citizen or convict of this country? Do citizens get an opportunity to take 200, 300, 500 people and then they say, as if it is their birthright to take 500 people into a court to file an appeal? I was hearing the statements of the Congress spokespersons, the most voluble spokespersons. Is this an attempt to intimidate? This is the most shameless display. Do you not have faith in the court system? And this is shameless display. First you wear black clothes and you do duragra against the OBC Samaj. You do duragra against the court system. You go and ask for foreign invasion or foreign intervention, into your country. And now you have this kind of approach when there's a court proceeding. It is most despicable, and it is a display of entitlement and a display of no responsibility for the court system.
Shehzad, how is it entitlement? Rahul Gandhi has appeared in court. Now, if the Congress chooses to make it political, let them. It's not illegal for them to gather like this.
Akshita, Narasimha Rao was convicted. Did the Congress people go alongside? Chidambaram was also facing a court proceeding. Did they go? Shiv Kumar was facing a proceeding. Did they go? Why only for this one man? And what is so special about it? Pramod Tiwari has said that there should be separate law for the family. That's another point. But why only for him? And do any other criminals who get convicted, do they get opportunity to take 300 political henchmen and 2 sitting chief ministers alongside with them, 2 or 3 chief ministers? Do they get that opportunity? Why so special treatment to file in the course of law, you have an appeal that you can file. Why should you take so many people? Whom are you trying to intimidate? Mr. Modi.
This may be the Congress, Shehzad, this may be the Congress showing that, look, we completely back Rahul Gandhi. He's our leader, so they're doing it. Maybe they haven't done for their own leaders before this, but they're doing it for Rahul Gandhi. They're also sending out a message. Rahul Gandhi is there for this court hearing. So he's sending out a message that they do respect the judiciary.
No, first of all, if they respected the judiciary, the normal way to go about these things is to not overwhelm the law and order situation, the security situation, but to go as any other citizen of this country would do. He would send his lawyer or he would appear in person alone and he would file the appeal. Secondly, when Mr. Modi was being persecuted by the UPA, not one BJP Karyakarta went on the streets to create hurdang. When Mr. Amit Shah was being persecuted, Mr. Advani was being persecuted, when stalwarts of the BJP were being persecuted, not one of the BJP Karyakartas went on the ground to intimidate the courts. That is the difference between a party which has Astha in Samvidhan and a party which has Astha in Parivar.
Okay, Shehzad Poonawalla, thank you for joining us with your view on this big story.